All right. I said we wasn't doing no part twos, but clearly, the universe had other plans for this reading. So the final card was the Three of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Okay, which this is going to be talking about. So you're putting in that work. That's what we where we left off in the last video. Is like you're doing the hard work, the groundwork, the daily work, the discipline work, the consistent work, the all of that. And so it's talking about stepping into the first level of the mastery of becoming a business person, becoming a person who works for themselves, becoming a person who is self initiating, becoming a person who is reliable, becoming a person who does what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to do it. Three of Wands is talking about expansion and waiting for your ships to come in. It's like, yes, you're waiting for something, but the only thing you're waiting on is yourself, Leo. The only thing you're waiting on is yourself. So, and that's what becoming a sovereign being is about, or becoming an entrepreneur, or becoming self-made, or becoming a boss. It's about you believe in your ability to execute because you always execute. So big Leo season energy, by the way. So let's see what oracle cards we have. This is the Work Your Light oracle deck, of course. So we're gonna just get like 3 messages for Leo. Okay, and we got it. So we have transformation, star mother, and council of light. So let me just quickly read out of these. Because I probably won't do the other oracle cards. Honestly, the Work Your Light oracle cards are my favorite ones. A lot of people use them, but okay, that's not why I love them. Let's start with Star Mother, which says, how can you mother yourself? You are more than held than you can possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly. If you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Okay, so it's talking about some really deep healings that are occurring here for you, Leo. And so this is on a deep spiritual level. This is your roots. This is going to be your root chakra. So, consciously or unconsciously, you probably are working on your root chakra a lot at this time. And so you're healing a lot of things from the past, especially things from your childhood that you thought were really buried away. And so that's what that Eight of Swords with the Lovers card was talking about is, because you're looking for love in another person, you're kind of robbing yourself of that love that extra love that you need to give to yourself. Or maybe that a parent or an authority figure in your life did not give you at the time where they should have been giving you that. So this is a time for you to give yourself grace and nurture yourself and nurse yourself back to health and help yourself to heal and really see yourself as a priority and say, I never knew what it felt to love myself, and that's why I'm looking for it in someone else. So let me try it out and see what it is like to be fully committed and devoted to myself and the nurturement and betterment of myself before I try to attract another person into my life. Okay? So then we have transformation, which says things are happening at a cellular level. So let's see. Transformation is saying things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago, or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within yourselves. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode to choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about your passion, your career, being self-initiating, becoming a boss, becoming devoted and committed to whatever this thing is. Okay, so that is why this deep transformation is occurring, because you have these deep-seated, deep-rooted beliefs that stem from your childhood, from definitely the times where a parent or an authority figure probably was needed to nurture you, protect you, and care for you, and they did not. And so you had to step out of your body as a child or something, and you had to step into that role. Okay? And so this deep transformation is going back and taking those deep seated and deep rooted beliefs and saying, hey, this is not true. This is not true. If you stop telling yourself that this is true, then it's not true. If you stop telling yourself, hey, I'm in pain, or I'm damaged, or I'm broken, or I can't because of this, if you stop telling yourself that, then you will stop believing that. And you will actually act upon the change in your belief system. Okay? And so this is a lot of the tedious work that it's talking about, Leo, is that you're going in, you're doing the deep root work to pull these weeds out of the ground, out of your garden, because it's killing your garden. All of your harvest is dying because you have these deep, ugly rooted weeds from your childhood that you can't do nothing with these weeds. You need to pull them out and throw them out of your garden. And as soon as you do that, then your garden can fully bloom, is what we're talking about here. So that is a great message. For your final message, we have Council of Light, which says, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask them. Okay. So Leos, this card is obviously a lot of you guys' guides and ancestors have come into the reading. Whoever's watching this, they have come to assist me in whatever message this is, and they're saying, look, we see that you need help. We see that you're doing your best. We're not being hard on you. We're not judging you. But also, like, if you're struggling, if you need support, then you should ask, okay? And also because our guides and our ancestors, they cannot just step in anytime they want, anytime they can. Yes, they can move certain pieces around on the board for us, but as far as what we want, what we desire, what we're trying to create, and what we want to do, they have no say-so, because that will be infringing upon our own free will. And so this is something that, by giving them permission, you open those doors up, you open up the floodgates, and it's as little as just having a conversation with them out loud and just acknowledging that that their presence is felt, their presence is very much important to you, okay? And so once you start to open up these communication lines, then that's when all the messages, the synchronicities, coincidences, no such thing, synchronicities and all of these things start to just come pouring into your life, because the divine is now having a conversation with you, instead of you just always trying to figure out, well, what is the divine doing, what the divine got going on. It's like, no, the divine is constantly consulting with you. Is like, is this what we're doing? Is this what you want? Like, I'm helping. Like, am I helping the right thing, or do I need to give you something else? Or, how will it ever be known? That was great, because now we're at the end of the reading, and I was actually, for the first time in my life, done talking. So, Leos, I really hope that this message resonates with you. I hope that it was helpful for you. Booking link is in my bio. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid, and make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, most importantly at Magic Mermaid. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.